Good morning, y'all. All right, let's fight some JavaScript build tooling this morning. My favorite. Hold on here. All right, so we're having a problem right now where hot module reloading is not working, and don't know why. So let's rename that. Man, my allergies are bad this morning. So I think we want to go. Actually, I don't even know if we want to be in this project to start. We probably want to be in. This will be our Vite. Sorry, I just pulled up chat now. Sup, came across you and copying to your stream earlier today. Keen to hear about what you're working on. Sounded like a Rails CLI, but for OCaml and with a very good developer experience. Yeah, so we are working on, I can probably run it here. If we come here, we do this. I gotta fix the audio levels in my headphone quick. Okay, so if you want to run it, I have some like debug logging in this right now, but we can be like, I don't know, cat dog is our app name. We want to use OCaml. This will be a React app. We'll use Vite, initialize Git, run npm install. We're just saying no to initialize the OCaml toolchain because it takes a few minutes to run. We do that. It goes and installs everything for us and spits out the cat dog directory, and then we have a fully scaffolded app in here. And of course, if you chose to initialize OCaml, it would have taken care of all that tooling too. But want to come to my birthday party? Where and when is your birthday party? Birthday.badcop.live. Yeah, January 4th. Yeah, I'll hang out. I gotta figure out how to. I haven't played Minecraft in like years. Let me bookmark this. I'll have to play from Justine's office. Why we want to go to the next tab, and I want to completely get rid of this directory and reclone it just to have a clean state. Oh, we just got a Glitchbite raid. Shout out to Glitchbite. Streaming this morning, super dope. Yeah, it does make a web app. Let me see if I can run it, actually. I should be able to. This one should be built, I think. Let me see here. Yeah, so if we do npm run dev, that should open that for us. Although, I don't know if this is a React variant. I think I was testing last night with a not React variant. So this might not actually be in a state, but we'll kick one off. Oh, no, it did. There we go. So this is the app it spits out right here. And this is all written in OCaml and Melange. So if we go look at, let's see here. if we look in this project, we get obviously our index.html, which something cool is that this points at a ReasonML file. And if we go look at our source, our app looks like this, which this might look like some foreign syntax here. But then we see some familiar stuff like React use effect. We see JSX, which is all built into ReasonML. We can go look at our configuration module if my LSP wants to work. Yeah, basically spits out like all this stuff. So we are working on the DX and getting hot module reloading working because it's not working right now and I don't know why. So I have to go reclone the melange template or Vite template. Vite melange template. No, I want your template. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to. All right, let's do a. Oh, totally open source. For sure. Why did that? Oh. Why am I not getting autocomplete on that? Is that like... And... and then like went to prison for like hitting people or something? All right, where's that at? Yeah, code is open source for sure. Let me go find it. I would say the scaffold file is a little messy because we kind of brute forced our way through this because we're gonna actually rewrite this to native OCaml. But let me fix my screen here quick. I have to do our ritual of switching displays so it stops lagging. Wait, did it even switch? Okay. Yeah, some interesting files to check out would probably be like a lot of the stuff under core. Core would be cool to look at. Maybe like init.wizard. Like this is kind of interesting. But scaffold is just ton of boilerplate. I just copy and paste it over and over again. Yeah, I'd probably say the most interesting code is probably under core. Core and engine. This can probably get you to like the most interesting code like across the project. We've got a new chatter. What's up, Olza? Welcome to the stream. They asked, could you suggest your top 3 to 5 recommended resources for reading articles on general tech topics? I would appreciate your recommendations.
The world.
I get most of my tech articles from people I follow on Twitter, to be honest. That or just like reading the OCaml discuss forums. I find a lot of stuff there. Um, hmm. Sometimes decent stuff pops up on Hacker News or Lobsters, but it's normally not stuff I'm super interested in. And I like Lobsters and like engaging there, but I think Hacker News is, I don't engage at all there. Yeah, most of it, honestly, I find most of the stuff I read and learn through Twitter, to be honest. Les, we are going to rewrite this to Mint T. All right. Yeah, no problem. Do you know how to build a website builder? What do you mean by that? Like a GUI drag and drop? All right, let's change into Melange. Yes, unfortunately, I do. I helped build Google's web, or what is it? Google's stories for WordPress. Is that what I did? I can't remember the name of it. Web stories for WordPress plugin. Yeah, I helped build this. And building apps like this in the browser is so much harder than you would think. Yeah, I helped build this. Oh man, I spent like a year of my life working on this thing. I worked on these tiles. Man, it's been a while since I thought about this. But yeah, all this is open source. So if you want to see how we did it at Google, not that I worked at Google, I was hired as a consultant at Google for this project. Hey. Honestly though, if you want to, like, I don't know why people get so caught up on drag and drop WYSIWYG website builders. There is one that exists that is the greatest tool of all time. Greater than even Eclipse. Tell me Dreamweaver isn't the freaking OG. This is like where I got started. Building sites. Table-based layout. Man, I've got terrible allergies this morning. All right. So we want to do make init now. And let's see if like we just get lucky somehow and our HMR is working. If we come in here and we say npm run dev, I'm dying. My new thing is complaining about things and saying it's 2024, so get ready for that. I'm so ready. I've never been more ready. Thank you, y'all. Someone came into chat too and asked me about my mom. I saw that earlier. Sorry I forgot to respond. Oh yeah. NFE Jezik asked how's my mom. Thank you for asking if you're still around. I super appreciate you asking. My mom got out of the hospital yesterday. Her stent surgery was successful, no complications. They found that another artery was like 75% blocked when they were in doing that surgery. So she has to go back for open heart surgery in a couple weeks, but it's going to be a really, really low risk surgery. And I don't know much about it, but she apparently might qualify for like the robotic version of the surgery, which makes it even less invasive and really decreases the recovery and rehab time. So like for as shitty as the situation is, it's about as good as it could have turned out. It's good she went to the hospital. Yeah, appreciate y'all asking about it. What's my goal right now? My goal right now is to get Create Melange app shipped, and then to start rewriting it in native OCaml. Because when I started this, Mint T didn't exist yet. I can't wait for Bad Cops OCaml arc this year. All right, let's see if this works. So right now we got project name is LOL. Oh, I missed the T. What? For real, no cat dog. Listen, I've got way more peer pressure on my side, Bad Cop. Love some Avril Lavigne first thing in the morning. All right, so if we come in here, this should, when I save, it should reload the browser, but fracking doesn't. I don't know what we're doing wrong. All right. I want to screenshot this. And while I'm thinking about this, parse OPAM install standard out to use in progress bar. We'll say OPAM install has its last line of standard out as processing X out of N dep. We should parse this standard out to create a progress bar. And let's throw in some labels for help wanted. This will be Mint T rewrite. Sure. Okay, cool. So this is what we're working on right now. I know OPAM's just taking forever. Oh, why did it update my work repository? I don't need that to happen. All right, let's read some of the code while this is loading. I've read through all of, I think their name's Pierre. I've chatted with this person a couple times, and they're super nice. We're eventually, hopefully it doesn't have to happen today. We're going to do a pull request to this at some point to switch it from monitoring the Dune log file to using the Dune RPC client. But it seems like this should work in its current state, and I'm happy enough to use that for the initial release of Cream Launch app. Oh my lord. It takes so long. The initial install time of OCaml projects is brutal. So Dave, what were you saying in chat that something might be coming in Dune 2.2 to or OPAM 2.2 to make this better? It's about having the OCaml compiler be relocatable. What does relocatable mean? All right, so let's see what this does here. So we get a path to the log file. We create this function for building a path. Joins on config.root. Where does root come from? Does root get mutated? Or config get mutated? It must, right? Because right now that's undefined. It would be undefined here, but right, these are functions, so mutation, the worst, makes code so much harder to follow. I'm not entirely owner of this words, but it can be moved between folders, and I have hard-coded paths so you can build it in a remote server. Oh, that would be sweet. That would be sweet. All right, let's just collapse all these inline functions. We can come back to them as we hit them. All right, so we return this plugin definition. Okay, so that's where we mutate config. We start watch mode. We could link this with npm and really get some better logging too, potentially. Yeah, dude, Dave, that would be amazing. So we read the log file. What is this, the watch? Build start. If we're in watch mode, we build watch, which build watch is, where did that happen? Up above, line 182. Watch command.split, sure. args.shift, we pop off the first one. Yeah, okay, and then we spawn that. That seems fine. We will set up our event listeners on standard error. If we're not in watch mode, we just try to build watch, else So this bit in here might be where we start throwing some logging. All right. Morning, Apex. Okay. Let's see here. We can now go into Dune build, and we should be able to say npm run dev, and this should give us our Vite dev server on. Yep, that looks good. Let's yoink that. Does anyone know how to get links clickable in Tmux? All right, so this is React. That's good. Let's open in another terminal, and let's make this go to Vite. And in here, let's maximize Vim. So this is a fresh install, right? So this should really... Okay, that didn't HMR. That did not HMR on a fresh install. Can somebody that has OCaml installed try this and make sure it's not something with my system? Let me go get a link. It's gonna be Vite, Melange Vite plugin template. Because I swear, I even like made a note in my issue that I had this working yesterday in Pierre's repo. So the next thing we would want to try is linking. So we're gonna get real in the weeds right now. So bear with me, chat. Let's open another window, and we're gonna rename this to Vite template. And let's go to code. I think I might already have this cloned. No, I don't. Okay, we gotta clone that. So this uses Vite. Where is it at? Vite plugin. So let's clone this, and then we're just gonna link it, and we're gonna start making edits to it. I've tried this, same as you. Okay. Let's see if we can open a PR and fix this. Because I don't want to write the Dune RPC client before we ship the initial version of Create Melange app, because that could be like a multi-day project. It's not where I want to spend my time right now, but I do want to do that because I think it would make the plugin a lot better. So let's do git clone, and we'll do GitHub personal. Pass that in. All right, so let's go into there, and let's vim into that, and let's open a terminal. Take that down. Let's do an npm I. Oh, I need to update my tmux config to open to the right directory. All right, so in here, why is that? There we go. Do you happen to know anything about cybersecurity? I don't know much about cybersecurity. Someone in chat might, but you can ask anyways. But I would totally recommend, if you're into cybersecurity, following Trash Puppy. She is amazing and has an excellent stream on cybersecurity stuff. Let me shout her out. Trash puppy Twitch. She's very entertaining, very knowledgeable what she does. Highly recommend her stream. So go give her a follow. Best I could find for clickable. Apparently, iTerm alacrity and supported by default. Oh boy. But yeah, feel free to still ask your question. We might know. Chat's pretty helpful. So where do we want to, let's see if we can at least just like get right here and like throw new error F in the chat, right? So I always forget the syntax. I should actually have it. I've linked we'll open our terminal, jump down here, and we say npm link. I think that's all we do, right? Okay, so we should have that, and then we should be able to jump over to our previous window, and in here, let's make this a terminal, make this smaller. We should be able to say npm link v plugin melange. And now if we run dev, it should just error out, right? Yeah, there we go. It should say F in the chat. Okay, so we're successfully linked. We can make edits to the plugin now. So that's a good start. So let's jump back to our terminal here. Why is my language server borked? What do we want to try here? So we start this child process. This dot error. What do we have on this? This dot warn. Maybe we can just console log. So we'll just say console log. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine with me. And let's prefix this with like watch standard error. And we're going to set up another event handler for standard out. So we'll do that, and then we're going to copy this. And we're going to put it in for standard out. And this will be standard out. If you go edit, if you're in, after you set everything up and the server's running, if you go edit, while you run npm run dev, it should start the dev server, should give you this link. Then while that's running, if you go edit source React app, and then like this string in here and save, does it hot reload? Okay, so we have a logger. We should probably use these instead of what I was just trying to do, but that's okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just getting familiar with this code. It hot reloads for you. Okay, why would it not hot reload for me? What version of Node are you on, Afax? I did npm run dev. Which did you do? I mean, I think under the covers they both do the same thing. If we look at the make file, yeah, dev just runs npm run dev. So it works for you. It doesn't work for me. What operating system are you on? And what version of Node are you using? You're on Node 19. Whoops. I shouldn't have to link again. It should automatically just pull that update in. Oh, we have to go link it right in this version of Node. So let's get this terminal back open. Node-v node use 18. And then we say npm link. And then we jump back over to the previous and we say, how's the font size too, chat? Is it too small or too big? Well, it's probably not too big. Story of my life, right? Let's see here. Let's see here. Gotta rouse out of chat. If we do npm run dev now. Okay. So let's try going to... Why'd you look right into the camera? For dramatic effect. This is OCaml. Wait, we need to go look at the window, right? It might help if we had this up. All right, so that's good there. So we saw some stuff here. So it picked up the change. It picked up the change. Everyone saw it. Happy New Year, Vincer. So we come back over here and we just change this, reason ML, and we save. It's picking up. Where's Pedro when I need him? He has worked on Vite HMR like explicitly. So surely this is injecting like some sort of script, right? It has to be. Vite client. Pedro Pascal. No, Pedro from the remix team that we had on. He works on Vite HMR on behalf of Shopify and the Remix team. So we're seeing the change. How do we debug the HMR? Bad cop, help me. Our resident HMR expert. So Vite is picking up the changes. So if we look at the previous, so like if I come in here and I change this to like, this is bad cop, right? And I save, we see that it picks it up, and I'm willing to bet that if we go look in the build default source, output source in here, this is gonna have, this is bad cop. Yeah, like even the file's regenerating. It's just the connection, the WebSocket server is borked. Let me try another browser. Let me try, let's just try an incognito tab. So we see that it says bad cop there. So if we go back and now we say this is bullshit. Okay, that's not, oh yeah, checking the WebSocket would be a good network. Let's just do a refresh. And then, where's my WebSocket? Right here. All right, so that says it's connected. So it's not pushing any connections, right? That, I would have seen something there. Oh, we got a ping. So we got a ping from a server somewhere. What?
Functions describe the world.
Well, that would tell me like the WebSocket server is alive from Vite and pinging, right? Like there's, I'm saying there's communication between the server and the browser happening, right? I did not, no. I didn't do anything. I'm wondering if I have like a process. All right, where's the web socket stuff in here? So like, where's the watch mode? This build watch mode split. Our watch mode is going to be, the command is, since you don't get a pong back, the server is broken. Interesting, okay. So our watch command is OCaml exec. Doing clean. And we do, let's reinstall node modules too, using this version of node. And npm run dev. Okay, so we've got that. Let's look at the, oh shit. Yeah, so it's working for you, Leo? Oh. I wonder if I have like a runaway Vite server or something. I don't even know how to properly look for this. Yeah, we could try changing the port. That's a good idea. I'm sure it's probably just a top level API, right? Port, here we go. So it's running on 5174, which makes sense. Let's go to, we'll go to, let's kill this server down here. Get him gone. Yeah, I have one running on 5174 or 3, and it automatically put it on, it automatically put it on 5174. But let's try just like putting it on something totally different, just to rule out like everything. That goes under here. This will be port, and we'll just say 3939. I don't know what's going on with my language server. Whatever. We run npm run dev now. Should be running on 3939. So we jump over. Let's open a completely fresh tab so there's nothing like cached. Yo world, that looks good. Why? Pim link. So someone else had this problem. They reached out to me on Twitter. Right, this is incognito. Let's see here. Siebes. Or was it Siebes? No, it wasn't Siebes. Somebody, oh yeah, it was the person that ran Create Melange app. Where was that? Right here, this person. Oh, it was Kevin. Kevin's in chat, right. So it didn't work for Kevin either. Had to refresh the browser. So like, it's not just isolated to me. Kevin, if you're still in chat, do you run OS? No, you don't run OS X. It doesn't look like it, right? That doesn't look OS X-y. Huh. So, okay, so what is printing on the file change? In the terminal or like the actual file? How do you know it's rebuilding? Okay, so one, I know it's building because, yeah, so we have these logs down here. So if we go down here, we just say foobar. We'll see that relog, right? And this says this changed. If we go look at our build folder, like we've already confirmed that the file's changing. It's something with the WebSocket. So let's check VHMR not working. What version of Vite is this one? That log is coming from a file that I put in, or a log statement I put in down here. We attached to standard out and standard error. Where is it at? Right here. So it's coming from right here. We should probably put a log here, right? Console. Let's try using their logging utilities, and maybe we can get some better output. Do we have access to a server in here? What was the other log in this file? Log error log info. So we should probably have this.info. And we'll say this.error. We're closed, fam. Oh, that's not, is that how we do that? I guess that is how we can do that. I'm so used to OCaml now. So like this has to be doing, like the WebSocket stuff has to be buried even deeper, like inside Melange's stuff, or not Melange, Vite stuff, right? We see load. I don't see anything. Why can't I handle hot update? So let's say, let's do a this.info. We're hot updating, y'all. All right, let's see if we even get any of those logs. So we jump over here. If we restart, we should get those extra logs now. All right, so I didn't even see that reload happen. Let's try changing this to make sure we're getting changes. All right, so we didn't get that change. Right, do I have to relink it? I didn't think I had to. I thought it would automatically pick up those updates. Okay, well, that's good. So that log function must be incorrect. In fact, I know it is because we go look at the actual function definition. Log, what is it? Log error. It takes a server and an error. Right. So these just should be console logs. All right. All right, so we're hot. Okay, this is good. Okay, look at all those hot updates. Okay, so we're getting logging in the handle hot updating. Probably want to log change modules. Okay. Change modules. Flat. Change source files. This is gonna get real spammy, but YOLO. Let's go back down and relink. I don't think I need to. It's so weird that I have to relink every time. Not changes. Oh, did I just have a typo? Yeah, I did. It's because my language server's fracked up. Something's wrong with TS server, but whatever. All right, so there's change modules. It's yeah, it's TypeScript. So we just relinked, run dev. Sus. That's sus. All right, where was that other log? That was in right here. So let's say change modules. All right, what the hell is happening here? Can I uninstall and reinstall? What's my TS LSP restart TS server? What? Says it's attached, right? So weird. Oh, might be. That's if it's the log file. Try warning set for each. Change source files. Where does change source files come from? Yeah, I know. This is I mean, we should check if it's going to be right here, right? So let's do like whoops. Yeah, so the way this works, Bagtop, is Dune has this thing called a log file, and every time Dune does something, it logs to that file. So the way this Vite plugin works is it essentially like pulls that log file, which is, if we go to 3, it's the log file will be right here, and it watches this, and then it parses these lines here. Which that might actually be, yeah. So this is why I want to rewrite it. So Dune, when Dune is run in watch mode, it spins up an RPC server that you can connect to that basically will send these messages through. Yo, Leo's right. This is the Bash way. This should feel at home for you. Okay. Maybe we also tail the log file while we have this output. So let's I'm still learning my freaking Vim keybinds. So let's come down here and we'll do a split on vertical, and let's tail the build. God, didn't open the right directory. What directory are we even in? Launch v template. No. Yeah, okay. So now let's do a tail on build log. And actually, let's clear it. Let's clean our logs. Dune clean. There should be nothing there. And let's make sure there's nothing there now. There's no build directory, so let's say Dune build. And this should be changed now. Big old chonky log file. And let's just tail it. So now let's say npm run dev. All right. We got some output over here. Listen, I appreciate what Pierre did to get this working in the first place. I forgot the freaking link. npm run link. I did see the regex. With you, You marry me. Do you think it... Well, hold on. npm run dev. All right. So now if we go edit our file again. Cat dog. So we see things update on both sides. Marry me. So we got our log, melange log file changed. Changed modules is an empty array though. It's so weird that this works for AFAX, but not me. You just inspired me, Leo. Something I think would be really useful. Where's my personal ideas? Parser combinator library for Lua / nvim API. That would be so useful. Added to my ever-growing list of projects I want to do. So the log file changed, which we know for sure happened over there. So what happens after that, right? So we hit this. We clearly hit this log, but this was an empty array. What does, I don't know what these return. Does this give me docs? Well, if we stringify, it shouldn't matter. Let's add another log here and say change modules length and do something like this. Let's also move that after it. I don't know what that change source files clear does. When we parse log warnings, let's also just like add a log here, right? God damn it. I hate that keybind. Console dot, we want that. Hot update warning, or I guess parse log warning. What else can we do in here? We could catch. We should probably do a console here. Parse log catch. This would be hot update catch. Maybe we got news files and emails all going into details. Gotta leave, so go. Files and emails all going into detail. Rip Mac Miller. Although I got to meet Mac Miller and hang out with him for an hour. I work security at a concert he did at my university. And I was like in his waiting room with him, and I love Mac Miller's music, but man, he was insufferable as a person. God damn it. I keep pressing my tmux keybind, which I switched to accept my autocomplete input. Those ones? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. LSP log. This file's probably giant. I should probably clear this. 228,000 lines. We should delete that quick. Whoops. Well, remove -rf.local. I'm sure this is probably this /.local was in state nvim lsp log. All right, that'll give us a clean slate there at least. Wait, what? Command prettier is not executable. That's an interesting error. Hold on, chat. Node-v npi -g. Is this going to be the whole problem? Is that I switched node versions and prettier is not installed globally? I swear, I bet that was the frickin' problem. Look at that. So dumb. That was it. All right, let's try linking now. We've got a bunch more logging. So let's come down here, do this, and relink. And let's go back into run dev. All right, change modules length. Okay. You could run this through the debugger if you're brave. Like the Chrome node debugger. I've never actually got that working, and I've never spent the time to figure out how to do it right. I am game to learn how to do that if you know how to do that. I don't even know what this branch is here. I've lost... Oh, so this is resolve ID. Handle hot updates. Where does handle hot updates get called? This does not work at the moment, so we rely on handle hot updates. All right, we've got a ton of logging here. Bad cop, we'll try that here in a second, probably. Okay. So we need to come here, and we want to relink. This is going to get pretty noisy, but that's okay. Issue is I'm trying to pretend JS doesn't exist, and this is ruining that for me. That's literally the exact essence of my existence the past year. So we're looking at build.log. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and change this. Change in word, meta me. Now let's see what logs we got here. Okay, so handle hot updates. It sees the file, users, code, melange, v templates, build, default source. It says modules is empty. I don't know if that should be true. It looks at output mob.js. I don't know what that is. That's like a bytecode file or something. CMT, CMI. So it's looking at all these. So it's parsing the Dune log file and it's pulling out all these things. And it finally sees this pp.ml. And it's like, okay, we hit a true. And then I didn't get another log after that. What? Yeah, it's app.re. It should. It should see true on RE files and .ml files. Oh, chat, are we going to end up rewriting this? I don't understand why this would work for some people, but not me. So when we got here, I want to follow this code path, right? So we saw true, right? We hit here. It's true. I'm confused why module is empty. Maybe? So let's walk through what happens when we run this plugin again. Because this is like very confusing to me. So build start. So let's just say, let's add a log here. Yeah, we can say that. All right, bad cop, help me set this up. What do I need to do here? I'm ready. You just invoke with dash dash inspect. That's literally it. Okay, so if I come over here and we say npm run dev, that means I have to edit the npm file, right? Package JSON. Do I do inspect like here? Because it's like using Vite. Let's see if we can find inspect Vite inspect debugger. I don't know. Okay, we could do that. Yeah. Okay, we can do that. So it'll be node dash dash inspect brk dot slash node modules Vite plugin melange, or is it Vite slash bin slash Vite.js. Okay, we did that, and you say chrome colon slash slash inspect. Yeah, the remote target one. Do I click trace? That doesn't do anything. Inspect. Okay. Wow, this was stupid easy. I don't know why I put off learning this for so long. We're so back. So I should be able to just throw like a debugger right into the Vite template or the plugin. We should be able to throw like a debugger literally like right here. And we should be able to jump. We got to probably relink. So let's stop that. npm link Vite plugin melange. And if we do, we got to run that same command. Debugger paused. Help. Help. It died. It's alive. Whoops. Debugger attached. Oh yeah, we got shit. We're cooking. All right, so we see our, okay, this is nifty. We've got actual logs. So if let's pump this over here. And we go up here and we go to here. Never hit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I realize that's really dog water of me. So I never hit a breakpoint. Let's go into here. Can I add a folder? No. Where's my project? I don't want to be in an internal open file. It didn't feel like it hit it.
Functions describe the world.
Thank you for the follow, Siren Ho. So here's our config that logged. I think maybe just restart the node server in DevTools window. All right, let's try again. Okay. And we do that again. We see that, inspect. I hit a weird promise init hook. Okay, there we go, we hit it. Okay, swaggy. So we can look at shit. Here we go. Bad Cop is saving the day right now. This is not where I expected to be this morning, but you know. Okay, nothing super crazy in here. This all looks good. Oh God, that does sound like a hellscape. All right, so we're in this debugger now. So we see that watch mode is true. So we should step into here. We know that's gonna be fine. We hit into here. This is gonna be totally, this is normal. Yeah. Yeah. That's not gonna do anything crazy. we probably really actually want like a debug statement. Wait, I'm actually confused now. I'm actually confused on how this is actually updating things, right? No, God damn it. So if we're in here and the build starts and we go into watch mode, right? So we're in watch mode. We build this watch mode command, which is going to be that OCaml exec thing. We spawn it right here. Oh, right. Okay. So there must be a thing watch. We have to find the code where we set up the watch on the log file. And we want to put a debugger on that. So build start. Yeah, that's fine. We know this is good. We can get rid of this debugger. We don't really need these things. We shouldn't get down. We know we're not getting into there. Resolve ID, load. I'm gonna have to go look up the frickin' docs. So this is our middleware. This is probably... Yeah, that's probably a good place to put it, back up. All right. Let's throw a debugger right here. And we will... let's see here. We gotta get out of this. We want to go back to 3. Come down here. Kill this. Kill that. And then we say that. Oh no, we need to relink. And now we say node. Boom. We have this. Inspect. I know. It's kind of a pain. Click play. All right, so we hit hot update. What's it seeing here? What file is this? All right, so we know we're at the right debug spot. I'm gonna zoom this out just a little bit. And can I get a console open too at the bottom? Should be able to, right? No. It's gonna be a pain. Show console drawer. There we go. Yeah. We can collapse this sidebar. All right. Okay. So let's go edit this. Boom. We hit the hot update. React app.re. Now let's just step through this. So this should be true, right? Wait. No, that's only if the log changed. Oh, right. Right. Okay. Let's make this full screen. Give ourselves some more space. Dappery. That's not it. Hi.
Hi.
What's up? Okay.
Will it pick it up?
Huh?
Will it pick it up? Sure.
Yeah, you're fine.
It picked up me sneezing the other day. Alright, come on, Wayne. Good girl.
Well, it definitely changed, right? Like we can see it. The log file is constantly being written to. Every single thing that happens. Because that's the way the plugin works, right? Is it has to set up like a file watch on the log file. Load. Clean URL. What's this do? How does Dune write to the log? I don't know. If Dune keeps the file handle open, I wonder if it doesn't trigger FS Watch until it gets closed. Oh, interesting. There is, do you think tail would have something to do with it too? Because I know we're still tailing that file. Let me stop tailing. Let's just stop everything. Tail is just reading. So there was some documentation about this. Chockadear. It's using the watch part is configuring Chockadear so that the many writes Melange does to its log files appears as a single change. We use the log file to determine when compilation is finished. You may have to tweak it depending on your project and hardware. Great. So this configures Chockadear. Let's go read this. Use FS events, default true on macOS. Whether to use the FS events watching interface if available. When set to true explicitly and FS events is available, this supersedes the use polling setting. When set to false on macOS, use polling true becomes the default. So these are the settings that he has configured here. Yo, what up, Raiders? Thank you for the raid, some coding guy. We are working on debugging a Vite plugin in hot module reloading this morning. So if you ever wanted to see the internals of Vite and debugging some of this, yeah, real heavy start to the year. So by default, the add event will fire when a file first appears on disk before the entire file has been written. Furthermore, in some cases, some change events will be emitted when the file is being written. In some cases, especially when watching for larger files, there will be a need to wait for the write operation to finish before responding to a file creation or modification. Setting a wait write finish to true or a truthy value will pull file size, holding its add and change events until the size does not change for a configurable amount of time. The appropriate duration setting is heavily dependent on the OS and hardware. For accurate detection, this parameter should be relatively high, making file watching much less responsive. Use caution. Stability threshold. Amount of time in milliseconds for a file size to remain constant before permitting its event, and file size polling interval in milliseconds. So what does he have set here? Yeah, thanks for the raid. So we have it set to 500, which amount of time in milliseconds for a file size to remain constant. Maybe we try setting use FS events to false and then just make it poll. It sounds like what you want is to use the better thing and then throttle it. This thing down here. By default, the add event will fire when a file first blah. Furthermore, in some cases, some change events will be emitted while the file is still being written. Amount of time in milliseconds for a file size to remain constant. So maybe we just need to really bump down stability threshold. I don't know, let's just drop it real low, I guess. Where'd my inspector go? All right, let's see if this is working at all. That's it. That's the problem. I don't understand how that works. Oh, where's my inspect? How do I kill this? Die. Okay. Is npm unlink a thing? My hardware is just too good. I do have beefy hardware in this MacBook, to be fair. Like, work sent me a real beefy MacBook. One second, chat. I have a dentist appointment. I gotta make sure I'm not running late for that. I think it's at 11, but I should triple check that. Yeah, I have it at 11. Okay, that's fine. Let's think about that in a second. Because I'm confused thinking about that. I just want to see if this works. Oh, that's really good. It's really good. Okay, what's happening here? Shouldn't that install? I unlinked it. I unlinked. Okay, so there we go. And let's come over here. And then if this works, I'm gonna be happy because I can at least like write docs on this. That still didn't work. Even with lower. This is such a weird problem. So you're saying making it higher. I don't know, let's go like 850 now. Still not working. Why? So it says the default is 2000. Let's just try the default. Like, what if we come in here, kill this, back up here. And what if we just get rid of this for now? Nothing. So stupid. Oh, is it hitting the camera? I can't like... I don't even know which slot it's coming from. It's like, is it up there? I don't think I can fix it right now, guys. I can't, I could stand, right? I'll just, raise my desk. Oh, that's going down. Reason is still a thing. Yep, definitely. All right, we're going back to linking and back to inspecting. So let's npm link and npm we want to go back to our inspect. Hit that. Handle hot update. So this is our log file. File should equal that. The log file changed. We get the log. Wait, what the hell just happened? Why did we end up back up there? That must have thrown. Right? That had to have thrown. And like that broke potentially. All right, that might be something to investigate. Although I would have assumed we would have seen hot update catch warnings somewhere. Okay. So back to here, and we change just some random string. We hit hot update, and the file is react.re. It works when you set use pooling true in vconfig. Okay. We'll try that here in a second. Oh, right, we didn't hit our thing. Ismail on source file. It should. We should drop into there. So we have some sort of context. Oh man, I hate all of this mutation. This mutation is terrifying. It's interesting that it's building up this change source files directory here. I wonder how it uses that. So once the log file changes, yeah, it's just like never picking up the log file change for me. Because we've got, if we were to look at the state right now, like there's going to be a giant list of files, right? Yeah, look at this whole list. We've got this whole list queued up of changed files that hasn't been processed because it hasn't seen the log file. So weird. All right, so we're going to try that polling thing, because if that works... So we're saying we turn this off, we delete this, and we say, is polling under watch for Chockadeer? Or is it just under... It's the same level as await write finish. So it, yeah, it would be use polling is true. And let's get out of this. Kill that. Jump over here. That's dead. Okay. So we've got use polling set up. Let's say... Okay. This should give us... Well, now I don't even see my app loaded. If I set use polling to true. What? Okay, well that's doing something. So just setting poll, use polling, Kevin, worked for you? Where am I? I can't even tell what I'm in down here. Kill. So this should be dead now, right? Yeah. All right. So I guess npm unlink, npm I, npm, let's do a doing clean, just like get a clean slate here. Whoops, I'm in the wrong directory. Doing npm unlink, npm I, 1 second, back up. I'll look. It's just like not rendering now. Let's go look at that. If we go into node modules, why don't I have Chakadir in here? Oh, okay. Let me grep Chakadir -c5 package. I'm not even seeing it in my package lock. I wonder if I set it in here to use polling true. And we can come down here. And let's try just npm run dev again. 513. It's 4 something. Yeah, okay. So that looks good in here. If I come change this, we'll get rid of one of these. Okay, for my app, it works. It's just not working for the test. I don't know if that will break for other people. Kyle, I don't know if you're still lurking, but you gotta fix your lurk thing. Okay, so now it's working. It works on my app, but it doesn't work in the Vite template. What the hell? How? I don't even understand why that is a thing. Like, how is that even possible? Alright, we're back to a clean start. Let's go edit the Vite config file. We're gonna just say, comment this out. We're gonna do the same thing. Use polling is true. And then we should be able to say, let's just do nuke everything, remove no modules, make sure we unlink our shit, npm I, npm run dev, copy that, throw that over here, let's actually throw that there, should actually be 3. So yeah, it just doesn't like load for that. Afax, are you still around? I don't know how else to test this. If anyone wants a fun ticket, we're gonna add this. It appears to be a problem with Chakadir and OS X on some projects, setting, updating vite.config.js to use polling seems to resolve issues. When you say heavy, what do you mean? Like CPU intensive? So I had another project where I used Vite, but I set it up way different. The reload page. Can you expand on what you mean by heavy? So this is how I set it up before. So what I did before to get this working, before I found this Vite plugin, was I ran Vite watching the build directory, the build default directory, and then I had Dune build running, and Vite just like picked up that stuff. Which in our example, let's see if we can replicate that. Because maybe we ship the first version of create melange app using this approach. 2. And then how would we do this? Die. That would end up looking like in our package JSON, we would, let's install concurrently. We could probably copy that, to be honest. Let's just jump up to this file here. Delete it. And we can copy what we're doing over here. I don't know if we need that or not. We'll see in a second. So then we take this, we'll call this dev2 for a second. And we want to copy you, throw you in there, and that. Dune watch will be changed to dash, and it'll be at app, I think. Yeah, app. Okay. So this should install concurrently for us. Oh, we need to come gank the Vite config over here too. Wait. What? That's not what I would have expected in here. Let me go check my GitHub. What up, Noons? Did I ever push this? I don't even know if I ever pushed this repo. I did. Okay. Let's try taking this. Oh my god. I cannot copy and paste. Okay, there we go. What does the public dir do? I don't even know what public dir sets. I don't know. Let's see what this does. Dang, that was a close roll. So it'd be npm run dev. I'm still in the wrong directory. Skill issues. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, right, because we want to run dev2. npm run dev2. Okay. Oh, it needs the build, right? That's going to be in here. And we want to yoink you. And then... In fact, we don't even need this first build. Because Dune Watch will do the build anyway, so we can delete there. Whoops. That should be fine. Okay. Could not auto-determine entry point from rollup options or HTML files. Okay, whatever. We can fix that. Let's see if that even has our app running. So it should be in 5173. Let's just go to 5173. Nope. It said, not today. F 5173. Okay, so what did we do wrong? Maybe we need that node resolve thing. So let's uncomment that and let's go grab the node resolve. Remember, I had to do that for some reason. I don't know what public dir does, but sure, we'll do that. Yeah, we probably will add the ability to scaffold full stack apps with Dream and server rendered stuff like Dave has done in the past, but probably not until Optimize deps.include. What does that even mean? So if we do doom build, let's look at what our, actually let's do a doing clean and dist. And then we do doom build. Okay, that looks good. Let's do a doom build. Okay, that builds here. That all looks good. This is all what we would expect. So that's good so far. And if we run npx vt, I wonder if I change directory into build and then default and then to source and then into output and into source again. If I do this must be copying the index HTML file too. Yeah, we are copying that. No, stop. Runtime depths. Path. So we want to do something like we did here. So we're just going to make some more atoms here. We don't want that. So we're going to say here, we'll say, we'll name it. We're going to do like the same thing, right? We're going to say vconfig, and it'll be /vconfig. I don't know if I can look above the directory the Dune file's in. And we'll say index.html. And it'll be index.html. And then we'll also grab the package. I don't know if we need the package JSON, but we'll grab it just in case. Package JSON. Targets, it puts those into dist. Well, what's... All right, let's just see what this does if we run build. Yeah, unexpected list. So maybe we just don't give it the... How do I do this? Delete the... Yeah, let's just try one to start. So is that how I would do it? Let's do a Dune clean. Now if we do a Dune build, there's our vconfig that got copied. Although I think we would want it in here. Target output. Then you should set the melange emit outside the source folder, I guess. So it'd be like, right now it's building to... Wait, what, Leo? Is that a joke? I can't tell. So that output directory, can I do like, can I do that? Field target, other folders, to that folder. Yeah, so that's kind of what I want. I would love to have this Dune file. Like, I could take this, move it up, paste that in here. This is the old one. Old Dune. If I could come in here and then delete to O, and now this is a dot slash. Will this pick everything up? Can I not save that? Oh, we want to ignore this one, so let's say old. So that builds. Let's clean. I want to see what this spits out. Because I would like to have a single Dune file for the building the app, like the emit being the top level, because that's what JS devs are used to with like all their billions of dot files. So that would be ideal for me and like the DX I'm going for. So that's all cleaned up. So let's do a Dune build here. And if we go and look now, we get build default. There's our output. I want to get that freaking Vite config into the output. Oh, it is. It's there. It just got copied twice. Wait, where's the rest of our code? We didn't copy all of our code. The other way we could do this, and this is the way I was actually trying to do it. Hold on, I have an idea. I'm soon gonna have to leave for my dentist appointment. I wasn't here, but a template with server reason React might be cute. That is the plan, Dave. That is the plan. Let's say this is gonna be app, and this is just gonna be, let's split this, and this is gonna be the top level one. I don't even know what to call this. Foobar for now. And this is just gonna have an app library, right? And yeah, that's fine for now. And this is our app. This includes, whoops, we should have just copied this, brought that over there, pasted that there. Let's go gank this. I guess we can just paste that. All right, so does this build? Let's do it doing clean. Okay, so that builds. What if I do Dune build at foobar? Okay. So what does this end up looking like in build? Default output, Vite config, source. So we still didn't get our app file in there. Why did that happen? My race against time here. So I have create melange app itself set up kind of the way I want. So this is actually how I want it set up. Like straight up. Then if we look at like bindings, what does this Doom file look like? I don't even think we need the subdirs unqualified anymore. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. That's for all these. So this is the root. Let's just like gank the root. And are we in the root here? No, let's rotate. This is the root. So let's paste this. We don't need that because this doesn't have templates. But let's comment that. Well, that was part of our problem there. So here's our root. Alias should be, let's just call it the app name. LOL what? Library should point to apps. We don't need this runtime depths except for vconfig. So we can take that and replace that. Okay, that looks like what we want. Maybe. And then if we go back to our previous, here's our app Dune file. And then we go next, and this is our app. Let's just rotate. So here's our source. We paste that in. Let's comment this out. Whoops, what the frack did that do? Yeah, Leo, I will raid you here in a second because I have to get going in a second, like now.
Hey, do you know you have a dentist appointment?
Yeah, I know. I'm getting ready to leave.
Okay.
So this ends up being bindings and create melange app and reason React. All right, so let's do one more, Doom clean. RMF, no, we don't need to do that. So let's do a Doom build, see if this works. Okay, that looks good. It built. Let's look at the build directory. Well, here's a build because it copies up. vconfig. So we got the stuff there. Okay. Okay, I think we actually just got it. I think that's what we want. All right, I have to run to my dentist appointment. Leo, if you start streaming, I'll raid you. When I get back from my dentist appointment, I will probably stream more today. So we might be streaming at the same time, but let's do it up. Get your stream up, Leo. I'm gonna go put my shoes on.
Functions describe the world.
Thank you for the follow. We're getting ready to raid Leo, I think. Still not streaming. Leo, hurry up! Alright, I'm gonna go grab my car keys. All right, I actually have a little bit longer. It's only a 15-minute drive. But Leo's streaming, and we're going to rate him. All right, y'all. I will be back later this afternoon working on this. Hopefully we get through this. And, yeah, we're getting super close to having something published. Super excited. All right, we're rating Leo.